time. I'm so excited. For ages I haven't had any eggs. I kept forgetting to get them, so I've been having it with like spelt flour. Hey guys, so it is September the 28th. It's a Thursday. I haven't actually vlogged since last Friday. That's because things have just been so hectic. It's Laura's week off, so I'm doing a lot more on the yard. I've also, this is exciting, just finished my new website and online shop, which I built myself, which I can't believe I actually built an online shop and a website. That's crazy. But yeah, that is all up, and it's www.oliviatowersdressage.com. Go and check it out and let me know what you think. I'm also in my last week of the 3-week challenge, and I'd like to say that I've been good the whole time, but that would be lying, and I don't like liars. On Sunday, I went with my grandparents and my mum and my auntie to the cutest little cafe in Ledbury, and it had like a courtyard and ivy, and it was just so cute, and the food was ridiculous. So I did have a crispy bacon, avocado and tomato sandwich. It's not that bad. It's not like I had a McDonald's, so I don't feel too bad. And it was a Sunday, so I was like, oh, just one meal on the Sunday will be okay. I feel like I'm digging myself into a hole here. And then I found like this week's a little bit tricky because I'm so tired from life. I have been like wanting to eat loads. I would say, like what I mentioned earlier, the only thing that really helps me is drinking a lot of water, which can be problematic when riding because obviously if you guys have ever ridden whilst needing to pee, it's not good. As for the horses, they are going really well, and I think that's because I'm feeling in a very positive mindset around my riding at the moment, and that journey, which is great. I am feeling like positive in other areas. If you saw my Monday motivation, you'll know that I've been having like a little bit of a hard time with my personal life. I'm not going to go into massive detail about it, to be honest. I probably will at some point, but I'm not quite ready to talk about it yet. But I will be, so yeah, I'll get around to that one. But riding is going well. I had lessons on Tuesday with David, and with Wilf we did some 2s, some 1s, the canter zigzag from the Grand Prix, I know, Piaffe, Passage, and it just was so good. The thing that was so good was he actually didn't feel great, and I know this, bear with me on this, he didn't feel at his best, and I could still perform all those movements, and I worked through it, which I'm really happy, because sometimes when he doesn't feel like 100% or like I'm really happy with this, because sometimes when things aren't going like amazingly well and it doesn't feel perfect, I then get put off by doing things, but I didn't this time, so I feel like that's a little triumphant moment for me. And also Eagle is really good. I seem to be getting him back now a little bit from when he had some time off due to his hives, which is really cool, and David again was really happy with him. I think he was happy with both of them. So I'm really feeling very positive around my riding at the moment. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention also I am still running in the mornings. Yes, champion. Monday, Tuesday and Thursday I have run this week, which is cool. I've been to the gym, so that's all going well. But I think that is all the updates I have for you guys. I feel like I've been rambling on for ages. So I'm going to go and continue with my day. I will try and get some video of me riding. I highly doubt I'll be able to because it's just me and mum on the yard. But anyway, let's go. So Wilf has got a show on Sunday, so today we worked on his stretching. It's never a wasted day working on stretching because it's such a useful thing. Not only is it like really good for them and gets them over their back, but it's really good to work on control of the shoulder. So what I used to find is to get him to really let go and stretch, I used to have to bend him, and then it was kind of like a false stretch. It wasn't like properly into 2 reins. So what I work on now is him not falling out the shoulder as I get him to let go. So sometimes he might come a little bit up, and it's important to not try and just bend them to get them to let go. You've got to get them to let go through their whole body. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense on this. Basically it's just not letting them fall through the shoulder. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's what I worked on today. So many tweets. How dirty you are. Eagle was amazing today. I rode him without spurs because I wanted to check that he was in front of my leg, and he was actually better without them, which is interesting. Yeah, he's definitely in front of my leg. I would say the only thing that maybe is not as refined without the spurs is the flying changes. He still does them. Yeah, they got better. Actually, it was interesting. I think it made me get my aids a lot lighter, which is cool. And that was the idea behind it. Yeah, he was really good. He's actually like quite hot at the moment, so I'm being careful trying to film on him because he's feeling good. Molly! Oh yeah, someone asked what we were doing with the 3-year-olds at the moment. They have been off since I last vlogged about them, actually. So I'm going to start them again when the weather turns bad. I most certainly have not got this. You and I can't move a little brown baby. Pathetic. What will the dolls say? 1, 2, 3. I have found it. I have found it. I have found it. I heard you got a new girlfriend. I don't want to create a campaign. Well, I'm so confused. Hello, you. Barbie princess. And little one. Ready? Oh, ready? Get it, go. Oh, Diesel got it. Right, sit. Give me that one then. Hello, sausage. It's not dinner yet. Wilfie, it's not dinner yet. No. And we are done. just been doing a bit more of my website. It is live. It went live last night, but I want to just get it perfect. So I'm spending a lot of time on it because I want it to be really like a hub for all I do. So yeah, trying to fit everything into it. I've just asked on Facebook if anyone will do some testimonials for it, but you guys will know that by the time you see this. Anyway, whew, a breath. I'm gonna go to the gym now. And then I need to write my Facebook Live out, which is tonight, which is on competition nerves. And you guys can see behind the scenes of a Facebook Live. So I'm going to Halo today to do a little workout. I saw Ray, who is going to be the personal trainer who is helping me, and we're going to make the videos for you guys. I saw him the other day and he's made a 12-week plan, and I've seen it. It looks so good. I'm quite scared, but also excited. Whoops. We are going to do the bleep test to check how fit I am before we start, so we can check my progression and as I get better. And also we're going to do like fat readings, which is where they like pinch your fat, body fat, that's it. We're going to do that. I'm going to do like progress pictures, all that sort of thing. So it'll be really interesting, and I'm glad that you guys get to come along for the journey with me. Okay, this is proof to Jo that her husband is in the gym. Keep grinding. Oh my days, my favourite thing is here. Oh, I'm gonna crash. That is, oh, I think it's Sainsbury's. Anyway, it's food. Yes! So that gym session was quite quick because I really don't feel very well. My dad's been ill, so I'm really hoping I'm not getting what he got or had. But I don't feel great at all. So Facebook Live could be interesting tonight. No, don't give him tuna. Does he? What's that? What? Oh, it's for you, but I don't know what it is. I was trying to find a different slot. Now, sarcastic chance questioning the referee's eyesight are as old. Courgette nests. Oven-dried courgettes. How to prepare. Simply place the nest in a pan of boiling water for 5 minutes and drain. After cooking, try stirring through a spot of pesto or lightly fry in a little butter or olive oil. So they've just dried it and you have to undry it. I'm just off to do lates, and then I'm doing my Facebook Live. I still feel a bit icky-sicky. What are you doing? Sup, purple? Come here. No, hold on. Don't flap. Don't flap. Don't flap, Purple. Purple! Oh, why? Just chill. So the yard's all finished, and now I'm going to set up for my Facebook Live, and yeah, I can show you guys a little behind the scenes. Okay, so we're about to go live. My camera has run out of battery, so I'm having to use my phone, which is annoying. But anyway, yeah, let's go live. This is everybody arriving. A little comments here. And then it says up here how many people are watching. So at the moment, 49. Okay, so I've just finished the Facebook Live and was interesting. So I told you guys I didn't feel so well. So I started talking and I started doing my Facebook Live and I did what I always did, and I started reading my notes and I was going for it, and then I just kind of got lost in my notes and I was a bit like, oh, I don't really know what I'm saying. And that has not happened to me in a Facebook Live since, like, the first few I did, I used to feel a little bit like that. But I normally feel so comfortable and I like completely chilled, and I did one last week to 150 people and I didn't really care. But this week I don't know, I got really nervous. It's really strange. And then I got nervous and then my mind literally blanked on me, and I was trying to talk to a lot of people and I completely having a mind blank, and then my mind blanked, and then I was like, oh, everyone's watching me, and like I was freaking out. And then I tried to answer questions, I didn't even know how to answer them, and there were questions I knew how to answer, and I was just full on freaking out, like getting nervous. And to watch, you probably wouldn't even know it was happening, but inside my head it was like, ah! So this happens to me, like this used to happen to me a lot, and I'd say around like public speaking it used to be like the worst thing for me. But how I overcame it, and it's just how I overcame it just then, and I thought I'd tell you guys because it is interesting. You literally just have to keep going, and that's like it. And then it just like kind of gets rid of it. If I'd have stopped, because I was tempted to press the finish button and be like, sorry, I lost connection. If I'd stopped, then it would have won. And I'm not all about that, and I literally think like, what is the worst that's going to happen? And I just soldier on through that way, and that's how I deal with public speaking, because I've done it before. Like when I've done talks, I've kind of stopped and been like, I literally do not know where I'm going, and it's really important that you just take a breath, like just chill and just go, okay, just like go again, get into the rhythm, because 9 times out of 10 like people don't even know what's going on. But I want to tell you that because I think that's interesting, and I did tell everyone on the Facebook Live at the end what had happened, and yeah, people are now sending me messages about it. I told them at the end like what had happened, like I had basically like freaked out mid-video, and I'm sorry if I seemed really aloof and all over the place. And everyone was really lovely about it. So everyone wants me to do a talk on anxiety, which I will do. I'm only going to do it once, because the thing is with anxiety, the more you talk about it, the more you say, oh, I get anxious, the more anxious you get. So it's something that I don't want to talk about too often. I talk about it in bits, but like I'll do a big video on it and then I'll leave it, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm blabbing. I feel ill. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you for the next one. If you have any questions, let me know, and yeah, bye.